drives. So looking into the future a bit, there are
oh man, just cannot make that cross. Nick Foss is looking for that all day, and it's going to bring back in Trent Schaefer. It's a big swing of events there.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking into the future a little bit, JMU actually one of the potential host sites for Nationals 2025, and having played there quite a number of times back in my day, I can say beautiful venue, beautiful area, and the league would definitely be lucky to have it there if given the opportunity.
Yeah, we have CJ Crummey, man. Catching out, but he has been a guy for JMU. They just put him in the starting roster, I want to say last tournament, and he just catches, and that's all he does, just catch, do it all day. But yeah, JMU would be a great location for everyone that's within 10 hours, and I think there's schools outside of that, with this being a club sport, it's a lot of the travel on the players, driving up and down, so it's a 6-hour drive for JMU up here. But I know a lot of schools that are we're trying to get the league more recognition and a lot more participation across the country. And so those East Coast events, while we have a great venue, a great facility, it can be really tough for some of these teams with long drives. I'm sure there's probably some teams out there that would have to make an 18 to 20-hour drive, I would think.
Yeah.
But they should. If JMU gets selected, they should. But Ohio State's it's a great option here too. It's kind of in the middle of everything, and somebody's going to have to make a long drive, no matter who it is. It's just always kind of ends up working that way.
Yeah. No, Ohio State has a beautiful facility, though. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Right in the city too. It's kind of it's really nice. I mean, it's the Ohio State, right?
They tried to get the trademarked.
Is it not already?
I think they were unsuccessful, but they were unsuccessful initially, but I think that they're still continuing to try to get the word "the" trademarked.
They're trying to. Oh, okay. I thought it was like the whole. That's okay. No, I'm good. I don't know if I've said. Drop catch from Jerry Cheesebro. So that's going to put JMU down to 4 players. They'll be on a 15-second shot clock for this first throw, and then after that, everything's going to be a 10-second shot clock until they have 5 players on the court.
Yeah. That was a tough play right there. I mean, that's a very easily catchable ball that just unfortunately was not able to see it all the way through. 4 Dukes remaining.
You have ball control, but Kent State has man advantage.
Yeah, but one guy to watch out for in this late stage. So
Nathan Keller already got caught back in?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Wow. So he was one of the first 2 people
out.
out.
So I was going to say one guy especially to pay attention to in this late stage right here is Trent Schaefer. He hasn't had a lot of time on the court thus far today.
Ryan Pennington caught seeping across there. 4 balls by Kent State. Going to catch 1. Definitely worth it at this point in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trent's it's not going to be a throw by Nick Foss, and they're going to throw 2 more balls. JMU down to 2. And ball's over.
Ball's over before that.
Yeah. So Trent he's a do-it-all player. He can catch, he can throw. And sometimes there are times, and if he watches this back, I say it to him face to face, but he can leave the ball a little too high from time to time. He can really like to put it through someone's chest. And like we said, this league's gotten a lot better at catching.
Yeah.
So, but I know that he's been working hard to stay in. But when you're that type of player, every team's targeting you.
Yep, absolutely.
So they're not going to give you anything. It just seems like over and over again, you're just getting ball after ball thrown at you. And they're probably going to go for him here. Team throw on Nick Foss. All 3 balls don't connect.
So one thing to keep in mind here with the clock, 4 minutes remaining. It'd be a pretty tall task to expect JMU to stay all the way in, but if they are able to hold out, they could potentially leave this at just a 2-0 game instead of potentially a 2-1 game.
Yeah. Pop ball there. Big catch. Patrick Schwab takes out number 3, Cameron Kruger. Bringing back in Jack Mercer. So it's going to be a 6-on-4. JMU's still on the 10-second shot clock. Waist throw blocked by Jack Mercer.
What can Schwab do for you, man?
He can do a lot. That's another guy. I mean, I could go. I'm not going to, but I could go all day with the JMU guys because I know him so well. But I mean, there are a lot of guys on Kent State. Oh man, big out by Patrick Flaub and number 87 Welch. Tap to stow, high throw, left side. Is that Florentine? Is that how you say his name?
It is indeed.
Okay. I'm getting better at it. You know, I'm new to this whole thing. You're a seasoned vet. You know, you actually left the league at the right time.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
So
and a
catch right there for Foss. So
ground.
I was saying JMU might need to hold out, but now it's a 5v5.
4v4.
5v4.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so that'll put Kent State on the 10 seconds. Jamie's going to look at the 3-0 here. I'd imagine they're going to want to really take it to Kent State. There's been a lot of talking smack between these two teams. No love lost at all.
Not at all. As Metro Porter goes out.
That's what I'm talking about right there with Trent. So he's going to want to really kind of take over and leaves the ball a little bit high.
Yeah, fantastic catch from the freshman there, Carlton Pittman.
Yeah, wow.
So 4v4 now, 2.5 minutes remaining.
So I don't think either team's going to want to lose this point, but Kent State needs this one. It feels like they need this one going into it. They had a big advantage with JMU down to 3 players. I think they had 7. They actually had balls over with 3 players, couldn't connect on anything, and here we are in a 4v4 with 2 minutes left. They're saying no throw.
That one definitely good, though. Tough judgment call right there.
Yeah, that's a big thing with these games and the reffing.
Leonard, a senior. And Max Edling with a catch.
That takes out Rob. Now you've got one Nittany Lion trying to close this out.
So it looks like Leonard will have to make one more throw before Miami decides to attack. You can hear them setting up for a team throw here. And they get him.
They get him.
2-1 at halftime.
Yep, and we're going to have a little bit of rollover time here, so we're going to have an extended second half. But give kudos to Miami for cutting that lead down from 2-0 down to 2-1. Your Penn State. You want to try to get momentum back from Miami, stifle that a little bit, stifle this comeback. You took 2 points, pretty convincing fashion early on. You still have the lead. You got to remind yourself of that, and we'll see what they do here to adjust at halftime. Miami, whatever they did from points 2 to 3 has clearly worked. I think they've been more crisp on the team throws. That's the biggest takeaway. So got our 7-10 matchup here, which on paper you wouldn't say either team is a major favorite here, and we're kind of seeing that as we see 2-1 pretty evenly matched. It's really been a tale of the catching here. I mean, Penn State went off in point number 2. They had a double catch. Jimenez had like 2-3 catches, so Delapina called his name quite a few times, gives a little shout out to the crowd, saying hi, Nana. We love that, giving shout out to our family. Again, thank you all so much for watching, tuning in. We are here, day 2 Nationals. It's winner go home. This is April, baby. So, single elimination bracket. This is our top 16, number 7 versus number 10. I'm Tony Stumpo here, flanked by Kevin Skiba, former Ohio and Cincinnati player. He's played in some Final Fours back in his day, and it doesn't get much better than this.
In heartbreaking fashion, for 2 years in a row.
Oh, Skiba, you have no idea. You know what? I can talk heartbreak all day with you if you want in Final Fours. Misery loves company, though, right? So it looks like we're going to have a minute 40 of rollover time here. For those of you just joining us, this is College Dodgeball Nationals Day 2. As I said, we are here. This is court number 2. Court number 1 is our featured court right now. We've got Kent State versus JMU on that court. We will have all of our courts working. As the day goes on and the bracket starts to dwindle, we will go down to fewer courts. There'll be fewer streaming options as we have fewer games, culminating in the national championship around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So there is a bracket challenge out there. You might still be able to get into it, although might be able to cherry pick some round of 16 games that are going on right now, pick teams with leads or something. But definitely, feel free to like and subscribe to our page, share the post. Big shout out to all our sponsors and the volunteers, everybody who's come out this weekend. We're just happy and proud to be here, and looks like we're going to get rolling with the second half action here in just a minute. Looks like Akron and Nebraska are knotted at 1 apiece right now.
Oh, interesting.
Ohio State and Saginaw Valley, they might have had a little delay in getting started. They're still very much in the first half. It looks like they're knotted at 0. Could also just be that someone didn't update the score.
Oh, it does taste like that.
Western Michigan is up 2-1 on North Georgia on our far court. You can probably see them in the background of our stream here. Right now, our featured game. I'll see if we can't get an update on JMU and Kent State over there on court 1. That one should be a good one. Those two teams played yesterday, and Kent, I do believe, upset JMU. There was a little they got some yellow cards, I think, for their celebration. We'll see if JMU flips the script on them today. JMU had a tough schedule day 1. Played Ohio State really tough, and played Kent State really tough, but, has there ever been a better number 9 seed or a more talented number 9 seed than the Dukes today? If you're Michigan State, and you're the number 1 seed, and you're thinking, all right, cool, if we win, we get the 8 or 9, and you could be staring at JMU, who, JMU can compete with anybody, and that's your East Coast Dodgeball Cup champions as well, so.
So it looks like it is halftime, and JMU does have the lead 2-0.
Okay.
So they definitely took advantage of that yellow card opportunity.
And you got to believe JMU is going to start looking ahead at those Spartans and saying, I'm sick of being eliminated by you 2 years in a row in Final Fours. They've lost to the Spartans. Can they get a revenge game today? We'll find out here. But it looks like both teams have broken the huddle. Head refs, we got Mason Smith and Ryan Paddock here. They're going to get us started in just a second. Alrighty.
Let's stay ready. Miami ready. Dodgeball.
Here we go. Point number 4, second half action. Advantage Miami on the run-up. They got ball control and an out of that one. Of course, now the ball count will be even after the first throw. Here come the Redhawks. Good knockdown there by the Nittany Lions, preventing the wall ball strategy.
Yeah, I think that's going to be very crucial to how most of these matches play out, because the wall ball is pretty close to the back line.
And the one thing I will say, at least, unlike some venues, you prefer to not have, the physical environment play much of a factor. But there's a lot of venues, Cloud taking out Hampton, big kill there. But there's a lot of venues where, maybe one side has a curtain, one side has a wall, and there's a decided advantage. It's about even here. You can argue one side's a little better, but another good counter by the Nittany Lions, so.
Yeah, I
believe that was Hunter Stewart there.
Yeah, that was a great counter from him.
So far, the big arms for the Nittany Lions, Stewart and Tapia Mainen, doing some early work.
Nice. PC again.
Jimenez just missed Honroth right in front of us. Oh, what a goal! I thought that was.
That was ground. Get out of here.
So it looks like Miami did get the catch first before Hunter got his own.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to say Miami caught Hunter Stewart's right before he secured the catch, so Hunter was technically a dead player. And then Cloud gets tagged there, and that's a big momentum swing away from the Nittany Lions there. And They're going to have to just put it behind them and play on here, but Edling fires. That was right in front of us, but I couldn't tell. That must have bounced right in front of number 44 there.
But yeah, definitely a huge momentum swing, getting that 1-2 punch of Stewart and Tapia-Manon out.
Yeah, so now the Nittany Lions may have to rely back on the catching. Not to say there's no other arms up, but you lost your top two. Conversely, Hampton out for the Red Hawks, so they lost a power arm in their own right. Ginocchio's been a little quiet, kind of surprising. Haven't seen a ball in his hand much, but he's as good a catcher as he is thrower, so he's like, I can impact the game in other ways, whatever.
But yeah, I'm not sure if he has an arm problem or if he's saving it for a later match if they do end up winning.
You know, it's win or go home. There's no saving it on day 2 of Nationals, if you ask me, especially when you're down 2-1.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think he's got other ways he can impact the game as a catcher, and that's probably what he's thinking.
Absolutely. I would definitely say he is their best catcher.
Edling going to lead the charge for the Red Hawks, and Albrecht fires, but he throws a catch, and that's Jimenez again. Good low dodge block by Edling there. And you can hear Edling right in front of us say, we have ball control, why are we soloing? And then immediately a team throw.
Oh my goodness.
Pandemonium there. Penn State came out on the short end of that one as Higgins goes down there.
Missed him point blank too. That would have been a big opportunity, but they did get him out anyways. So Penn State looking like they're playing a little more conservative here.
Excuse me. Yeah, down players a little bit. Couple of their big arms off the court. They're sort of
I don't know about that.
playing a little tentative, and way to keep his foot in bounds. I thought he was going to just run himself right off the court.
Looks like it's going to be a team throw on the left side here.
Yep, they're going at Jimenez again. That one just slips through the breadbasket there. I think he just took his eyes off it because he had it corralled and then just. So a rare drop by Jimenez that we haven't seen much of. You can hear Ian Robb over there just screaming, "Why are we throwing so much?" Like they're just giving up ball control. And Honroth goes down here right in front of us.
Yeah, Penn State with 3 balls on their side. So I'd expect a team throw from Miami coming up.
Edling draws the throw first, though. Team throw splits a pair of Nittany Lions there at the top there, and Ginocchio going to be the blocker here for Scope and Keller, and they find the mark that time. So 6 Nittany Lions left. Coming up on the 20-minute mark here, second half. Miami trying to not miss it too. Edling's just going to waste one here so they can reset now. They'll try to draw the Nittany Lions up as Miami plays from the baseline. Looks like we're going to get a team throw in front of us here. I like that early counter by Penn State to sort of throw them off their mark, and the team throw does not connect. They connect that time, takes out Sawyer.
Another team throw. And
They find the mark again. Tell you, this left side of the court for Miami is doing a lot of good work for them right now.
Yeah, and we definitely said one of Miami's flaws was that their team throws weren't as crisp. And we're seeing them now, they've definitely tightened it up.
Oh, and they throw a catch. That was a big catch, bringing in number 5. That's Hetrick, and he's a stronger thrower for the Nittany Lions as well there. So that gets them off the 10 clock, gives them a little breathing room.
Yeah, and now the Red Hawks have to be a little more careful because one more catch brings in Hunter Stewart. Another brings in Cloud Tapia-Manon.
Yeah, so the jail is pretty stacked, locked and loaded for the Nittany Lions right now, and Miami only has a 7-5 player advantage, so long reset.
I don't know if you can hear, but the Penn State coaches are saying to not extend into the neutral zone, going towards the throw line, which I definitely think is the smart move.
Yeah, they don't want them to get caught in a rundown here. Miami could play transition a little bit there. Penn State, you just missed it there, got kind of a nice break, got a team catch there to save a player, stay off that 10 clock.
But yeah, but also by also not overextending, it makes it a little harder for Miami to get them in that transition.
Yes, exactly. So Penn State with only 2 balls on their side, no shot clock, and now the team throw connects.
Another crisp team throw from the Redhawks.
Yeah, when they get a little bit of time and have an opening there for a team throw, they've been deadly.
So now Penn State will be back on the 10 clock.
Edling throws and is countered, both miss. Nice block by Benfeld right in front of us here. All right, Miami looks like they're going to set something up at the top.
Another good team throw.
2 of them there, and down go, Gold and
on the catch, Cole Ginocchio. We mentioned his name earlier.
So the last hope for the Nittany Lions is Luke Lannon, the senior. And they get him with another crisp team throw. And it's been all Miami since dropping the first 2 points to Penn State here. Penn State tried to stay in it with their catches, but a little too much firepower on that Red Hawk side. 18? So we got 18:42 to go. Our clock was just a little off. We'll get that fixed before we line up for pivotal point number 5 here. So Penn State jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Give Miami a lot of credit, hanging tough, and they at least complete the comeback to knot it at 2. Game is far from over. Anybody's ball game here. We're basically resetting here with just under 19 to go. And if you're Penn State, you had some opportunities there. Your catching has still been very good, but you've got to try to seize ball control. Miami has really, really kept the pressure on when they've gotten ball control early. So you got to stifle this run that Miami's on. And if you're Miami, you're looking for more of the same. Let's get ball control and just rely on our power arms and team throw, team throw, team throw.
Yeah, if you're Penn State, you need to be thinking, hey, it's a tie ball game. It's basically a 0-0 game. Let's get back to playing how we know how to play.
Penn State ready. Miami ready. Dodgeball.
And Mason Smith will send him off here. Oh, Hunter Stewart just misses.
And that was a catch off the rush by number 17.
That takes out Leonard, so it doesn't bring anybody in as Miami had a full squad, but
another really good team throw from the Redhawks.
so Hunter Stewart had thrown into
Ooh, good look there.
good work here on this sideline by the Redhawks with the team throwing and blocking here. Good knockdown by the Nittany Lions, preventing wall ball.
Hunter Stewart with a good reset throw. Just wants his team to get back to that back line.
Caught reaching.
You reach, I teach.
And I don't even know, Edling was just trying to buzz the tower and maybe play a little wall ball there.
I think Stewart was trying to read him to throw low, so that's why he may have potentially reached there.
Yeah. Sometimes instincts just take over, and when you're as good a catcher